Alright, hey, what's up? This is a UU battle between me and MarioX, or Mario, something like that. So, here it is, a UU battle. I'm starting off with Nipples. He has a Kangaskhan. He switches out into his Hitmonlee. I set up my Stealth Rocks, because who doesn't like Stealth Rocks? So, I'm switching out, like, oh god. So, he predicts a switch and he goes for a Stone Edge, which does a crap load. Look at that. So, Spirit Chain just there for death fodder. He really did nothing this match, so I just Sucker Punch him. Because just waste out his life orb. He Blaze Kicks, obviously on a kill, because it's life orb. Anything to kill, unless it's like very bulky. Then he goes for a Stone Edge here. I'm thinking, alright, I can take one. But then, guess what? He gets a crit. So now he's got a crit. I'm going for the Calm Mind. That was completely useless. So I'm thinking, alright, since I have the Slack off or whatever, I mean, I can probably save him for later. So I switch out into Weezing, knowing he's gonna Mac Punch, just to reset his life orb as well. And there it goes down. So, yeah, nothing really happened much. He uses Stone Edge, it does shit. I just decided to end Hitmonlee's life, like in Eye of the Dragon or something like that. So, yep, Lee goes down. Then what we got? We got, one of the legendary Entei's, the ones with the Howl. Too bad that thing was completely useless. So, that plus whatever raise he got was completely useless, because that explosion just took that thing out. By the way, he likes to use some NU guys too, which he asked me for the battle. I'm like, yeah. So, it's all good. So now he's got a Kangaskhan, a sub-punching Kangaskhan. So I just, because I was thinking he might, like, switch out or something, but no, he goes in for the kill. So now I got nothing with priority except for my Arcanine, Daisy. So instead, I just decided to go for Nipples just to see what he'll do. Go for the Body Slam, because I had a hunch that this was Sub-Punch, but I wasn't completely sure. So, actually most of his team manipulates Substitute, especially this Registeel. That thing was gonna, whew. You'll see this thing is going to, like, abuse. I'm just getting off a T-Wave just in case, you know, whatever he plans on doing, hopefully he'll just get stopped in his tracks. But he gets a sub up. This is a Curse sub Registeel, which is a pretty cool thing. I mean, it's not bad. The only thing is, though, in this battle, he got way too greedy. Like, he goes for, like, 4, maybe 5 curses. Now, I went for the Surf, and I'm almost like, wait, what? It didn't break the sub, and I'm like, alright. So another one should be enough to break the sub. And I'm like, alright, you know what, if that's not gonna work out, then, you know, I'll just use, like, Hydro Pump next turn. I always like to keep 2 stab moves on there, just in case, like, one does a decent amount of damage, and then if you know, Surf does enough, like, maybe a third, Hydro Pump can do a little bit more and just get him down. This is a very risky lantern, actually. It has Thunder on it too, so yeah. So I try to use Thunder like I just said I had, and it did a decent amount. So I was lucky this whole game, not one Hydro Pump missed. I'm like, what? No way. He was surprised too. He was complaining. No, but this game was only won because of hacks, completely. Hacks that I never even had before. Ever. Now this is where his Registeel's downfall just comes right out of the clear blue. He probably thought that, you know, it wouldn't really do much, like I probably would have went for Thunder again. But, yeah. Hydro Pump did a lot, I think it was, Hydro Pump. So it's all good. Brought back out as kind of I knew Lantern could take one because he's very bulky. I should really start nicknaming some of these guys. I mean, the ones I don't. Like, yeah. I don't know. I feel like it just putting like a nickname in the description for any one of them. Because honestly, I'll trade them back over and I'll nickname them. Alright, so back on subject. Since I knew that much was gonna happen to Lantern, I knew Nipples could at least resist it to at least a little bit less than half, if not half. So I just decided to do whatever. Yeah, I decided to go for the body slam, hopefully to get like parrot hack so I can slack off the damage, or just knock it out with body slam. And apparently knocks it out, so I'm like, alright, that's cool. And I knew for a fact, even though Miltank's special defense wasn't all that good, it could definitely, you know, take on a Lantern for a fact. So, yeah. Got the Surf, does a little bit of half, I guess. I'll be generous, I'll give him half. Yeah. So I just set to Milk Drink, just so I have like a good amount of HP to switch into. Yeah. Alright. Lantern switches. Alright. This part of the battle wasn't so much important. I mean, okay, well this was right here. We got ourselves Wheezing. He got Parahacks. That's a major role in this whole game. No joke. Then I sent out Daisy when I should have sent out on Registeel, and I knew the Rollis was coming, so I might as well like switch out. Now this is my idiot move. He predicted that he would think. Wait, let me rephrase that. He knew that I would think that he would switch out into his Lantern, so he decided to stay in. That's why I used Dragon Pulse. And then, after that, I decided, you know what, it's his last stand. I know he's going to switch. I might as well just go for the Heat Wave. Which, still a stupid move on my part, but I honestly don't care. I mean, in the battle, spoilers, but bad voice crack. Alright. So, yeah. Send out Nipples again, just to wall him out. But then I'm like, wait, I can bait him into a Thunder Wave, or Thunderbolt, or something. So I use the Thunder Wave, I get some nice HP back on the Lantern. Now, this is where everything was looking horrible for me. He has more HP than me, and he's doing a decent amount of damage to the point where both of us would be worn down. And yeah, he's basically gonna wear me down first, like to the least. So whatever, I just do whatever it takes. I did Surf first, just to see how much that does. Then I did Hydro Pump, just to see how much that did. And I couldn't have used Thunder, or else that would just put all of the HP back. So I think I Surf for a bit. without my surfboard. Yeah, not very effective. Oh no! Right. I need something, like, this couldn't go on forever, so at the most, not to be cheap, but I could get some freeze hacks on him. So, I just keep on spamming the ice beam. And I'm on server, this is where I find most of my matches. He's like, please don't get freeze hacks, and yeah, he gets freeze hacks right there. I'm like, I know this is a good game right here, I'm gonna win this, cause I don't know, that just like made a hell of a lot of difference. That just changed the whole outcome. So now Lantern's frozen solid. I know to the point where this should be enough lefties to take one hit. So I'm just gonna body slam it to death. And apparently that's doing a lot. And I was really thinking, and I was kind of hoping secretly, that he would wake up so my Lantern could have more HP and he can win that way. That I can win that way. Just like Lantern versus Lantern action. But this was the last turn of his freeze, I'm guessing. Like, that he was frozen before he dies, so I'm like, alright, you know what, his Lantern's down. Alright. Like I said before, that para-hacks was very important for a reason. Because this is basically where I win. He decides to go for the roll wisp, and I decided to switch out because I knew Lantern would survive Stealth Rock, would survive the bone. And obviously, since I'm faster because of the para-hacks, I just went for a surf and won the game. So, definitely a great game. You got me shit my pants throughout some of this. I'm not sure if he has a YouTube channel. I believe he does. If I find him, I'll leave a link in the description. So yeah, bye-bye.